All right, this is going to be a 6 card spread for Georgie Porgy. You know who you are. Georgie Porgy, this is your reading, a 6 card spread for the next 30 days, George. Upside down, that's significant in some way. Upside down, upside down, upside down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to roll with the direction because it's obviously significant. Upside down. Tarot cards upside down, guys, actually mean different things. It's just how it's just how the deck ended up. I wasn't really paying attention, but I don't want to interrupt it because I can try to like decipher what this means. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at each card real quick. I kind of just go based off my interpretation. Nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. So upside down, this is like a woman in a storm. This is like a woman, like a witch. There's a witch here. I see a witch here. So this is nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. I think it's you saying, that you want to give up on this friendship that you have, but the person's, saying that I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere. There's a solid friend in your life. I think you know who the person is. She's saying, I'm here and I'm going to stick with you through the storm. We have an upside down, another card. Let's see here. The witch is in. The witch is in. That could be significant. There's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. So I think this is just saying, for this individual, you can have it all. All you have to do is believe and open the door. The witch is in is saying that you finally found yourself. And what do they have in their hand? They have an animal in their hand. I think it's trying to tell you to get in touch with your gentle side, in touch with your soft side. But the witch is in. This is a person that's trying to let you in the door. You shut the door on the way out. You shut the door, and this person is trying to reopen the lines of communication, but the door is shut, and the witch is in ready when you're ready. She has her coffee. She's all bundled up, and she's just waiting for you to make the next move. You need to unlock the door to whatever situation you've shut. You've shut a door. You need to unlock it. All right, we have another upside down card. Remember, upside down cards are significant in a certain way. You guys can leave in the comments what your beliefs are about the upside down cards. Treat, what does it say? Treat yourself to something shiny every now and then, and again. Something shiny. So George, this is saying, you could purchase some gifts. This could go either way. You could purchase some gifts for someone special in your life, like a female, or you could purchase some gifts for yourself. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and then, saying, George, you've been saving too much money for bills. Now is the time to go out and buy yourself some gifts, buy yourself some food, buy yourself some things that you really enjoy. That's what I'm feeling about George just for the next 30 days, is that he needs to go out and spend some money on himself and do some self-care. We have another upside down card. It is upside down 5 of Swords. You can't be right all the time. So I think this is just trying to say, George, to humble yourself and realize there's different directions to think. And sometimes you go in your own direction, and forgetting to realize there's other directions that you could be thinking. There's other things you could be thinking. Besides just being set in your ways. There's past, there's right, there's left. And sometimes you only see the direction you're going. But this card is saying you can't be right all the time. George, maybe right now is the time to get a service animal. This is telling me that either somebody you're involved with or yourself, should be getting some sort of service animal. George, a pet is going to be coming into your life soon. I don't know if it's a friend or a new girlfriend or a new friend. They have a dog, or you're going to be getting a service animal soon, or some sort of pet for yourself. But George, I see a pet in the next 30 days. There's going to be a pet in your life. All right, George, this is another upside down card. Remember, upside down cards have some sort of significance. This is the Queen of Cups. honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. So honoring your emotions. So when you're feeling these emotions, don't deny the emotions, feel the emotions, and look out into the distance and try to find out your own personal answers to those questions. Honoring your emotions is one of the highest forms of self-care. So when you're feeling anger, feel that anger as long as you're being appropriate. When you feel sad, it's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset as long as you're getting that frustration out in a healthy way. I see some sort of vacation some sort of vacation, or you're going somewhere that is going to be near the coast, George. Someone's going to invite you soon out to dinner near the coast. The coast is in your reading for the next 30 days. I don't know if you're going somewhere to see the ocean, but someone's going to invite you to go to the ocean or an ocean event near the ocean. There's going to be a town near an ocean in the next 30 days. So that's what I'm seeing in that. All right, guys, and finally, card 6, which is upside down. Card 6 is upside down. Let's flip it. Okay. All right, guys, again with a pet. Again with a pet, George. You see this is a sign. The spirits of light are telling me that you need to do some personal meditation, some personal prayer, about the next 30 days and in which directions you should go. And, light some candles of hope, because you need to see the beauty. You've been seeing a lot of the darkness lately. You've been seeing a lot of negative things lately. Maybe you've been watching some negative shows, some negative movies. But whatever this is saying, to get more into your light side, more into your meditative side, and start seeking out the beauty of life. Seek out the flowers, seek out the stars, seek out beauty in nature and architecture. And again, I'm seeing another pet in your cards. This is a strong sign that someone or yourself is going to be getting a pet soon. You're going to either get a new friend with a pet, a new girlfriend with a pet. There's going to be a pet. There's going to be an animal in your life in the next 30 days. I'm not exactly sure. I'm so confused about it, but there's going to be an animal in your life within the next 30 days in some fashion, George. Anyway, George, this is going to be a reading for the next 30 days. I hope you have a great day and stay blessed. Bumblebee Tuna.